The Price of Jealousy. This is the story of Emeka, a man who married 2 wives. His first wife gave birth to 4 children, while the second wife gave birth to 5. At first, Emeka's house was peaceful. The family lived together like one, eating from the same pot and laughing under the same roof. But peace never lasts where jealousy lives. Chidera, the son of the first wife, was a hard-working and responsible young man. Even at a young age, he took care of his younger brothers and sisters, including his stepbrothers and stepsisters. He hustled, supported the family, and made sure no child slept hungry. People admired Chidera, and that admiration became a problem. Obinna, the son of the second wife, was not doing as well. Instead of encouraging her own son, Obinna's mother allowed jealousy to poison her heart. She kept asking herself, why is Chidera progressing more than my son? Why is he the one everyone praises? That jealousy slowly turned into hatred. She began to see Chidera as a threat, not as a child, not as family. Blinded by envy, she made a terrible decision. She killed Chidera, not because he was bad, but because he was doing well. When the truth came out, Emeka's house that was once full of joy turned into a house of tears, regret, and sorrow. A family destroyed because of jealousy. Jealousy can make a person destroy what they should protect. Please like, share, and follow Giovanni for more stories like this, and share your thoughts and review on the comments section. John came home late that evening, tired from work, his shirt soaked with sweat and his mind heavy with bills, promises, and trust. The house was quiet, too quiet. As he stepped closer to the bedroom, a sound stopped him. A sound that didn't belong to him. John pushed the door open, and his world shattered. On his bed was his wife, with another man. Time froze. His heart pounded so loud he could barely hear his own thoughts. They didn't notice him at first. John didn't scream. He didn't fight. He didn't cry. He slowly pulled out his phone and snapped the truth. 1 picture. 2 pictures. Enough to destroy everything. Without a word, John turned around and walked out of the house. Behind that door, panic followed him. The man realized what had happened. Fear replaced pleasure. Arguments turned to shouting. Shouting turned to violence. In the chaos, the man wrapped his hands around the woman's neck. Too tight, too long. When it was over, she was dead. The man stood there shaking. Then he did something evil. He picked up a pen and wrote a letter. If I die, John is responsible. He placed it beside her body, wiped his hands, and disappeared into the night. Hours later, John returned home. But instead of silence, he saw a crowd. People stood outside his house. Whispers turned into shouting, eyes filled with anger. Someone screamed, "That's him!" Before John could speak, fists started flying. He was beaten to the ground, confused, bleeding, begging to explain. The police arrived, but not to listen. They saw the body. They saw the letter. They saw John, and that was enough. John was arrested, accused of killing the woman he once loved. A faithful man, destroyed by betrayal, buried by lies. And the real killer? Gone. Sometimes the truth is seen first, but believed last. If this story touched you, please like and follow Giovanni for more stories like this, and drop your thoughts and review in the comments section. Raphael and Margaret had been together for 5 long years. 5 years of promises, late-night calls, and dreams whispered in low voices. Even when Raphael gained admission into the university, he stayed loyal. With the little money he had as a student, he still supported Margaret. Emotionally and financially, believing he was building a future with the woman he loved. What Raphael didn't know was that somewhere along the line, Margaret had started cheating. Because Raphael was away in school, he never saw the signs. The day Raphael finally signed out of school, his heart was full. He wanted to surprise Margaret. No calls, no messages, just love. He carried his bag, smiled to himself, and went straight to her place. He knocked. The door opened. Standing there was a man Raphael had never seen before, Ayomide. Only boxers on his body. Before Raphael could speak, a voice came from inside the room. "Baby, who is that?" Margaret walked out, wearing only a towel. Their eyes met. Shock froze her face. Pain shattered Raphael's heart. Without a word, Raphael turned and walked away. Days later, he came back, not to beg, but to ask one question. Why? Margaret didn't cry. Her friends didn't apologize. Even her family said she made the right decision. Raphael left that day broken, betrayed, and humiliated. 6 months passed. Life changed. Raphael landed a contract worth $500 million. One night, he looked at himself in the mirror and said, "She left me because I had nothing. I'll make her regret it." He used his money to shine, to appear everywhere, to become the man everyone admired. Slowly, Margaret noticed. Curiosity turned to regret. Regret turned to desire. She came back. Margaret and Raphael started dating again, unaware that Raphael had a plan. After 6 months, when her heart had settled and her hopes were high, Raphael walked away. This time, he chose someone else. People started talking. How can Raphael do this? They dated for 6 years. He's heartless. He's selfish. They knew the story. They knew the betrayal. Yet, they still blamed him. Raphael moved on. He later married Eunice, a woman who met him healed, not broken. And Margaret? She learned too late that loyalty is priceless, and some doors, once closed, never open again. Please like, share, and follow Giovanni for stories like this. And share your thoughts and review in the comments section. People used to say I was a good man. Hardworking, calm, just unlucky with money. Every day I watched life pass me by while others made it. Rent was choking me. Hunger humbled me. And each night, poverty mocked my dreams. But she stood by me, Amaka. When I had nothing, she stayed. She paid transport. She encouraged me. She believed in a future I was already losing faith in. I loved her. Or at least I thought I did. Then I met a guy from my past. Same struggle before. Now rich. Too rich. When I asked how, he looked at me and said, "Some doors only open with blood." That sentence ruined my life. Greed entered my heart like poison. I started seeing money everywhere, except in my hands. The thought followed me even when Amaka slept beside me, trusting me with her life. She noticed I changed. I became cold, distant, angry. Still, she stayed. That night, I told her I had good news. She smiled. She didn't know I had already traded her life for money in my mind. When it was over, I waited for wealth to give me peace. It didn't. The money came, but sleep left. Her voice haunted me. Her face followed me. The blood never washed away. Today, I sit alone, rich, broken, and condemned. Because money gotten through blood doesn't bring freedom. It brings punishment. Please like and follow Giovanni for more stories like this, and drop your thoughts and review in the comments section.